Hey, Jean-Paul here. We are here on day 2 of my Hawaii photo adventure. Last night was an incredible night at Kilauea Volcano. Today we are at ʻAkaka Falls. For my first setup, I'm using my Canon R5 with the 17mm with the tilt shift lens. This time I'm using the tilting feature to create a miniature of the waterfall. I set up my tripod over the fence to eliminate any unwanted foreground. For my second setup, I've set up the Nikon Z8 with the 14 to 24mm lens. I put a 64 ND filter on the lens, that way I'm able to drag the shutter. I've also decided to put the waterfall on the left third because the water is flowing to the right. That's the flow of the waterfall in the water and the flow of the composition. Normally for architectural photography and landscape photography, I use 5 exposure bracketing. That way in post-production, I can grab each of the best part from each exposure and blend them together in Photoshop. This is a common mistake that you make. You'll leave your camera strap on your camera when you have it set up on a tripod. The reason why you don't want to do this is on a windy day, the camera strap will flap around and actually shake your camera. Now for my third setup, maybe it's my fourth, I don't know, I lost count. I have my Sony A1 with my 70 to 200mm lens to capture some slow motion video and long shutter dragged out photos with a 64 ND filter. Well, that's a wrap on this second location on this Hawaii photo adventure. Leave a comment below if you have your tips for photographing and taking video clips of a waterfall. Keep the conversation going, and I'll see you on the next location.